to them. That's one. Two, how did the Jewish community do it in terms of, based on history here? How did they do it? Because they didn't get it so easy as well, but they now rule these communities. How did they get it? What can we be doing to be there?
I think, well, there's a lot of questions in there, and they're all really, really good questions. And Chika, I appreciate that you highlighted as well, and it's one of the reasons why I'm so passionate about social justice and social justice for all, because I think that we're all in it together. All our communities need to work together to help one another against all forms of racism and discrimination. In fact, anti-Semitism is at its highest level today since pre-Holocaust. So we need to be very, very vigilant together. You're right. The Jewish community was shut out of a lot of opportunities as well. Back in the day, there was a quota at Harvard. There was only a very small percentage of students who were allowed to get in to Harvard. Jews were shut out of working at the banks, and other large corporations. We ended up pulling money together to build hospitals and the like because of discrimination that we felt in the medical community. I think it's a matter of banding together as one and developing organizations where we can find ways to take care of one another. From an entrepreneurial standpoint, the Jewish community in many ways had no choice in North America but to start businesses because we were being shut out of the corporate world. So out of desperate times, take desperate measures. A lot of people in today's day and age talk about, only be an entrepreneur if you're passionate about entrepreneurship. Well, there's another kind of entrepreneur, and actually Harley Finkelstein over at Shopify, who's had great success himself, he talks about the importance of entrepreneurship by necessity for survival. We could be very proud of our community for having developed a lot of really interesting businesses and entrepreneurship. But I want to underline that in the Jewish community as well, there's a lot of poverty and struggle, and a lot of people in other communities don't realize that. But we do develop organizations like United Jewish Appeal and the like to try and take care of our community in the best way possible.